It's still really hot in the workshop, but I can manage a fluff piece. Battery exhausted, she says. I'm fucking exhausted. Right, everyone, welcome back. My name's Paul. This is Milehousestudios. There's some construction grade language. If you're not a fan, then please melt off in the corner. Oh, I had a little conversation with Jet Li. Not that Jet Li, but our Jet Li, the channel and YouTube's favourite Jet Li. And I've got myself a Spira guitar. It might be Spira. All I know is it's not one of these. Everyone's favourite chocolate bar that fucked off into oblivion, and Cadbury's made a vital error there. They were blinding. Now, I am a bit of a traditionalist. Don't worry, I'm not doing an unboxing. Fucking yawn. This is me taking the packaging off. Not doing that. I'm a bit of a traditionalist. I like a telly, I like a Strat, I like a pokey bum, I like a smelly knuckle. But I know that you like a bit of a variety, so I've gone for a Spira. They're a bit aggressive, they're a bit angry, a bit pointy. This is it. Ready? Here's my unboxing. Oh, just so you know, I have literally just got this in the post. Oh, I don't know if it's been fraternised with. I've almost dropped it 98 times, but yeah, let's have a little look at it. It's very sexy. I've never even held one of these. Look at that. That's really, really cool. It looks like it's got double intruders, which is one in the pink, two in the stink. I think. Is that how it works? I don't know. It's been a long time. It's got a random bit of Velcro on there that I don't know what that fucking does. Spira guitars. Lock-in tuners. Yeah, yawn. It's a bolt-on neck. It's got a doofer on the back. It's very glossy. This might end up getting scratched by the time I finish with it. No push-pull because it's from the... I think it's from the same factory as Jet, which is why I'm reviewing it today, because I'm assuming it's going to be good. If it is or it's not, I'll put down below here. I've emailed Lee, but because I forgot to ask him. Three-way switch, no bullshittery. Angry humbuckers. Looks like it's all the usual Jet stuff. It looks like it's intonated. They do the dots the same way I do. I've not looked at the spec, but I do know it's a baked maple neck, and it's very nice, isn't it? I mean, to be fair, that is weird, but ergonomically, it rests quite nice on the testiculars. Lovely. Let's get into the semantics. Let's have a little look and see how it's been set up out the box, because normally Jet stuff, like I do say, is the best gear I've come across. They are doing things better than most, let's be honest. But how do we know you're being honest? You don't know I'm being honest. I could tell you that I look like a fucking Adonis. The truth is, naked, I look like a bloated river corpse. But it's not the point, mate. You're just watching because you like looking at guitars. And just, if you don't like it, if you get one for yourself and it's shit, you can just send it back, can't you? But if you've bought one of these, if you've got this model, comment below. And I advise people, if you want to know if a reviewer is talking out of his rectum, then look at the comments of the videos, which a lot of you don't. Look at other people's comments and converse with each other in a gentlemanly fashion. And if you've had one of these and you like it because it's rather sexy, then let people know. Let them know that it's a nice guitar. I already know what you're going to say because Jet make fucking great guitars. There, I've said it. Brace yourselves. Woo! Fuck me, Clark Kent's let himself go, isn't he? There's a lot of fans going on in the workshop. I edited a video last night where I had a fan on the bench and it sounded like I was filming it in front of a fucking propeller. So I've had to put a voice cancellation, denoising, and it sounds like I filmed it inside a bottle. But it was a particularly good rant about a guitar that I threw across the workshop at the end. So you've probably already seen it. And but I'm not wasting that video. Now, I don't even know the scale length for this thing, but it's got a Gibson style bridge on it. So let's have a little squiz. Oh, it's a Gibson scale length. That has come with a little bit more than a queef of relief. It's not got a spoke wheel truss rod, but I'll let Jet off because I'm a Jet lover. You're a Jet lover. I am a Jet lover. It's my favourite brand. Now, they don't do fancy tech. I like this metal embossed bit. I'm just talking to Smelly Cat Creations about getting something like that for me because I think it's rather nice. Very professional. But this has got one screw on the truss rod cover, so that's not so bad, is it? Obviously, I'll have to put the screw in a patented Milehousestudios parts tray for the win. Available now on eBay. Now, I'm going to leave the plastesium on there because I think it's important. We are going to need Alan! I'm going to adjust this neck so that I've got a queef of relief. I'm not going to use the included Allen keys that come with it. Double Allen! Oh, it just looks lovely, doesn't it? The frets are jumbo sausages. I don't know what size that is, but let's have a little look. What sort of action have we got out the box? Shall we have a little look? I'm excited because I'm hoping I haven't got to do fucking anything to this guitar, and that will be absolutely lovely because I've got an old Squire coming up next that I'm about to film that I really like because I just think they're so cool, and that will need an absolute buggering. So with a queef of relief, queef of relief on the neck, I've got 1.45 on the lowy, 1.35 on the high, so it's low. I mean, this is a shreddy shredder still, isn't it? So it should be able to handle it. My nut is cut a little bit inconsistent, 0.4 to 0.28, but you can't feel 0.1. Your missus can barely feel your cock. So you're not going to feel 0.1 of a millimetre here. That was a bit rude. That's it. That's the ethos of this channel, my lover. I am rude, and I'm getting ruder because every time I make a video, which is horrific, and I've got some just nasty references in it, nothing happens. I do get the odd offensive thing. I won't be including seal clubbing in any more videos. Let's just say that because some people actually sent me emails to say they were offended. I emailed them back to say I couldn't give a flying fuck, but it was funny that they spent the time. So, have I got any buzzers? So it's always worth checking. When you check, that is so comfy that you can have a proper rest on that. I'm going to make some guitars this shape coming up soon. Keep an eye out for that. When you're checking for buzzy buzzersons, give it a bend. I know a lot of you are like, on this sort of guitar, that sort of music that fucking makes my ears reverberate. But if you're a slow bender, and you like bending notes on guitars, then yeah, check. Oh, it's a bit, do you know what? That's a big neck for the, I expected a skinny little fucking waif of a neck, but it's not. She's a fat boy. And I'm going to measure it because, well, what else am I going to do on a video that I haven't got to do any work on the guitar? Super low action. Let's see if that translates to lack of rockage. It's always nice. I'm checking my own advice, basically. That feels great. It's got a lower action than I would normally put on a guitar. The frets are nicely polished. I mean, they're not immensely polished, but they're way better than the standard shit you'll find in anywhere else. Yeah, see, I've got a bit of a rock here. I have got a bit of a rock, and I've got a low action, but it didn't translate to anything when I'm playing. When your action's really low, down this end, you're going to get a bit of vibration and a bit of buzz on your low strings, of course you are. And in fact, electric guitars, if you set the action up low, and you'll hear this on some YouTubers' videos where they're blending two mics, you'll hear that there's a lot of buzz on the fretboard, even when they're playing. That guitar's set up exactly how they want it. If you want a stupid low action, it will sound lovely through an amp, but in the room, it will sound like you're getting lots of vibrations, all right? So you have to get that in your head. Just because a note doesn't ring out perfectly on your Strat, like it does on your acoustic guitar, doesn't mean that it's not going to sound phenomenal on an amp. And that's what the fucking thing's designed for. Oh, the words! Words of wisdom. I'm going to tune that because it's horrendous. Should we check the intonation? Let's just see if that little rocker will knock down. Should I just do one thing at a time? Fucking, See, I've got a bit of a knock there on the 3rd fret. So I'll get out my sexy little brass hammer. I'll just part the strings like grandma's flaps. Don't forget it's raffle season, everyone. There's a link below. 3 guitars, 2 prototypes, and the current build series Black Limber with a wiggly stick. Make sure you enter. It's an absolute gem. Links below. Thank you, bye. Well, I have got a few rocks on here. They're not affecting play, so I'm going to just whip through and tap them down. I might spot level a couple. Should we just do that little process today? I'm not going to do a full level recrown and polish. I don't think it really needs it because it's playing fine. Don't fix it if it's not broke. Is that the saying? Correct me in the comments if you want. That's what you normally fucking do, you Trevors. If you've got one and he's not tapping and you want to spot level it and just give it a quick polish with the strings on, that's fine. Really, you should be taking the strings off, and I like to renew the strings anyway because this might have been put in the factory for ages. I don't know what strings it is. Well, they're not D'Addario's in there, so we'll change the strings out and do it proper. Shall we do it proper? And we'll just whip through this, do some spot leveling, and I think that's all I've got to fucking do. Woo! I love it. I like an easy one, don't you?
If you're into guitars and how they're made, if you want to make them better when they are played, come and watch old Paul in the studio, straighten out the neck and away we go. If your action is high, we can lower it down. If the frets are buzzing, we can go to town. Set up your axe in less than a day, take it down to Fritzl's and give it a play. Bring me your suckers, your pimps and hoes, take a visit to Milehousestudios. He's an albino luthier who's an absolute scream. He takes cheap guitars, makes them play like a dream. If you don't like cussing, then off you fuck. If you're feeling offended, then you're out of luck. Want a closer look? We'll bring in Dave. At the end of the vid, you'll get a special wave. Bring me your suckers, your pimps and hoes, take a visit to Milehousestudios. He's an albino luthier who's an absolute scream. He takes cheap guitars, makes them play like a dream.
Well, back on the bench, I had to cut the camera short then because Dave got a little bit warm. It's the first time Dave 2 has ever got warm and turned himself off, just beeped at me and just gave up the ghost. I had to go and stand him in front of a fan so he could get his fucking scruples back together. I don't even know what scruples are, but I just said it. So fuck it, hold me to it. I just said in a Facebook post, I paid a bucket of sand for a bit of wood, for a bit of zero cote, this stuff. It's quite a lot of zero cote. It's a big slab of it. But apparently it's a bag of sand, not a bucket of sand. And someone's always got to tell you, and you've always got to comment. Oh, I'd just like to tell you that it's actually a bag of sand. As soon as you said it, I was like, oh yeah, it is, isn't it? But you know, honestly, who gives a fuck? And then someone commented below, he's from the West Country though, mate, so fuck knows what's going on in his head. Now that comment I can get behind. Can't deny that one. Off my pickle. Oh, the truss rods that Jet use are absolutely delicious. Right, so just for posterity, let's just quickly check the intonation. Can you see that? Is there a nasty reflection on the screen? Normally is. I fuck this up all the time. Barely. It's farting. It's farting. It's fidgeting either side of the line. It's fucking fine. Look at that. It's just literally a queef. A queef out. You'd need Beato pitch to tell the difference. I made a comment in a previous video about the Beato pitch thing. I do find that quite fascinating. John Cordy can pick out intonation on a guitar. I think he's got the same affliction. And I made a joke about it being an affliction. And some guy commented, he said, I've got exactly the same thing and it is an affliction and everything sounds out of tune. And he's constantly dicking around with the intonation of his instruments, which is a nightmare because intonation of guitars is not perfect. So it is an affliction. I feel a little bit less guilty for ribbing the piss out of that now. Now, that is lovely. It's all polished. Let's just double check my numbers. 1.6. 1.5. Lovely. I'm happy with that. This is, so we've set the action a little bit higher than it was before. Let's go and give it a play. And we'll come back and talk about what we've discovered. See you in a bit. Oh, fingerprints everywhere. It's a fingerprint magnet. If it's black and shiny, then everyone's going to know who robbed you, because the fingerprints are going to be all over the fucking thing. Between me and you, right, when I see things like this, double-poled fucking wannabunners, and I think, oh, it's going to be a high-output humbucker. This is the output. I'll get it off the spec list. I think, because if you don't overdrive high-output stuff, like, and have a proper chug on it, sometimes they sound a bit farty, but they're actually really nice. Quite articulate, unlike the person reviewing them. I really like the guitar. It's a Jet guitar. Spira and Jet are made in the same factory, I have confirmed. And Patina guitars, who are also under the same umbrella company, are made elsewhere because they're sprayed with nitro. I actually did some homework. That's a rarity. Do you want to know the radius of the fretboard? Because, you know, you've come here to actually learn something. As I suspected, it's a 14-inch fretboard. Of course it is. It's aggressive and ugly. Quite often these bridges are made with 14-inch radii, so 14-inch fretboard is fine. I actually never used to care about radius fretboards. I never used to care about fretboard radius that much, but I don't like 14-inch radius fretboards. I don't. They are for tapper sons. They should be amazing for everything, but I've got a 14-inch radius guitar at home that I made. Don't like it very much. And in fact, there's one here that I made because it's got a Floyd Rose on it, and that's a 14-inch radius. So I had to do the same board, and I'm, not so keen. Amazing guitar. All the work I did on this, out the box, it didn't need, per se. We've made it better. We've tickled it. We've given it a little touch-up. Calm yourself, Jimmy. Thank you. So we've made it better. If you do those sorts of things at home, they're pretty non-invasive, and you get to know your guitar a little bit better. I refuse to look up what the fretboard's made out of. It's made of reconstituted something. I don't know what. Badger pubes, dog spunk, something. The oil is just sat on top. So we've fucking lubed up Emmett's cock, and it's not really done anything. It might be real wood. I don't know. They've done the fret dots how I like to do it as well, on the join as well. Much easier. You haven't got to draw a line. But if you get a wonky one, woo, fuck it, it's custom. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the review. Sorry about the demo, it's not really my cup of tea. But if my demo's better than you're capable of, sorry about that as well. And fucking just sorry. Thank you to Jet Li. You're an amazing young gentleman. Here's the picture he puts on his email. Ooh, I'll tell you what, it's a challenging wank.
Come again?
Special wank. And like and subscribe and stay till the end of the videos because I put funny clips in. And hype it if you've ever seen the button. Man on the boat.
Давай! Вот! Опа!